sum of the second lesson. We finish everything in second lesson. Now the points to remember, the important things from this lesson, what we have to keep in mind, that I am going to give a conclusion of this lesson. So the beginning I told you, now suppose if two numbers are there, now 64 plus 12. If you are adding these two, you get the answer 76. So these two are called addends. And the answer is called sum. So you remember that, I think these two are called addends and the answer is called the sum. Suppose from here, if any one of the addend is missing, suppose now 64 is there and 12 is missing. The next addend is missing. So to find the next addend, the addend which is missing, what we can do means, from the answer, the sum, from the sum, you minus the given addend. So the given addend is 64. So that you minus. So if you minus, what you will get? 6 minus 4, 2. 7 minus 6, 1. So 12 is the missing addend. So we have got 12. 12 is the missing addend. So to find the missing addend, from the sum you minus the given addend, then you will get the missing addends. Next, property. Property of addition. The first one is the property of 0. So if property of 0, if you add 0 with any number, you will get the sum is the same number. You will get the answer, it is the same number. Suppose if we get 7 plus 0, the answer is 7. It is not 0, you will get 0, you will get 7. Suppose 1945. With this, if you add 0, you will get the same number, 1945. So if you add 0 with any number, you will get the same number as the answer. Again, property of this one, order of addends. Order of addends. This one last year you learned. This name is commutative property. Commutative property. Here in your book it is given order of addends, but it is actually commutative property. In higher classes they will use this word. They may not use this word. They will use only commutative properties. This property name is called commutative property. That is, now if you 7 plus 3, you get 10. So here the order is 7 is first and 3 is second. Now if you change the order, 3 plus 7, you will get the same answer. So this is called commutative property. If you change the order of the number, the sum will not change. The sum will remain the same. That is called the commutative property. Next one is the group property. Group property. And this you learned last year as associative property. You have learned associative property. So associative property means group. You remember, associative means group only. So group means you need more than two numbers. Suppose I am taking here three numbers. Suppose if the number is 12 plus 15 plus 25. So these three numbers we are grouping in different method. First we group the first two numbers, and when we add 2 plus 5, 7, 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, with this sum we group the third number, 25. So if you add, you will get the answer 7 plus 5, 12. So 2, 1 will be carried here. So that if you plus 3, 3 plus 2, 5. So 52 you get the answer. So we have grouped first two numbers. Again with that sum we group the third number. Now we will make it in another group. Let us make the first number single and the next two numbers we make a group. So if you make a group, what is grouped that I have given in bracket. So that only you have to add first. So we are adding this 2, 5 plus 5, 10. Carry over 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. So 40. So after carrying over we are getting 40. Now with this sum we are adding the first number. So if you add, you will get 2 plus 0, 2, 1 plus 4, 5. So 52 is the answer. So we grouped in different way. Here we grouped the second and third number. Here we group the first and second number. So the groups are different, but the answer, we are getting the same answer. This is called group property or associative property. After changing the group also, the answer doesn't change. This is called associative property. Okay, next one. Adding the numbers. In adding, simple adding, it is easy for you without carrying. Again, regrouping or carry over. Regrouping, or it is called carry over. So carry over, this you should not forget. When you carry over, suppose the example, let me give an example. So these two numbers you have to add. 7 plus 5, 12. So in 12, only this right side number 2 digit you cannot write, you can write only 1 digit. So only 2 you will add and this 1 you will carry here. But I have seen some children writing this number here and this number they carry here. That is wrong. Always the numbers you have to count from this side only, ones and tens. So this number only you will write here. And the left side number you will carry here. Right side number you write here, left side number you carry here. Again 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. So in 11, the right side number is 1. So 1 you will write here and the left side number 1 you will carry here. Again 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. So in 14, the right side number is 4. Only 4 you will write here and the left side number 1 you will carry to the next digit. Again 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. So this is the answer. This is called carry over. When you get the 2 digit answer, when you add 2 numbers or 3 numbers, if you get a 2 digit number, so 1 digit you write here, 1 single digit on the right side you write here. The left side number you carry to the next digit, not on the same digit, same place. You have to add to the next place. You are carrying over or you are grouping. It was in one's place, now you are grouping to the tens place. So it is called regrouping. The group is now changed. First it was in one group, now it changed into tens group. That is called regrouping. Carry over means from here we are carrying. So both are same meaning but given in different words. So this is called carry over, otherwise regrouping. So this we keep in mind. Next one, using expanded form. Using the expanded form, how to add. So for the same thing, let me give an example, expanded form. So for this, how do we write? For first 8947, you have to write the number in expanded form. Expanded form means we write the place value of the number in sums, in plus sign. So 8 is in thousands place, its place value will be 8000. Plus 9 is in hundreds place, so its place value will be 900. Again 4 in tens place, its place value is 40. Again 7 in ones place, its place value is 7. Again next number 1465. So 1 in thousands place, so its place value is 1000. Again 4 is 100 place, so its place value is 400. Plus 6 in tens place, its place value is 60. Again 5 in ones place, its place value is 5. So we have written in expanded form, now we are adding it. 7 plus 5, 12. Plus here 0, 6 plus 4, 10. Again here 0, 0, 9 plus 4, 13. Plus here 0, 0, 0, 9. So we have got 9000, 1300, 100 and 12. Since it is carry over is there, so this all you have to carry here. This 1 will come here. So this 1 will come here, again this 1 will come here. Okay, that way this will change. So this 1 if it comes here, this is 9000. So this will become 10,000. 10,000. If you are confusing it, you can add it like this also. 9,000, 1,300, 100 and 12. This way you can write and add also. 2 and here 1, 4, 10. So this way you can add and write. So this will be 10,412. So you will get the same only is the answer. If you are confusing when carryover comes in expanded form, it will be confusing, so you can write it this way also. Okay, so this is called using the expanded form. Now approximating the sum. The last one is the approximating the sum. Approximate. So approximate. This is to the nearest 1000. Let us approximate to nearest 1000 to approximate. We have to mark the number in thousands place. This is 4, and you have to look at the next right side number. This is 9. So it is bigger than 5. If it is bigger than 5, here we will plus 1. So 4 plus 1, 5. And the left side number we write as it is 1. Again the right side remaining digits. The right side remaining digits will become 0. So this all will become 0. Again here also nearest 1000 means and mark the number in thousands place. Look at the next digit right side. It is 6. It is bigger than 5. It is bigger than 5. We plus 1. So 3 plus 1, 4. And left side number remains the same. So this 7 will remain the same. Right side all these 3 digits will become 0. 0, 0. Okay, now we are adding 0, 0, 0, 5 plus 4, 9, 1 plus 7, 8. So 89,000. This is the approximate sum. Approximate sum. And here without changing, as it is, if we add 2 plus 8, 10, carry over 1, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 7, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 6, 15, carry over 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 1 plus 7, 8. So this is, we are adding it as it is, so this is called the actual sum. So approximate sum and actual sum, how to find, we have learned. So this is the important thing we have learned from this chapter. So this much you go through and practice it please.